Marvel Rivals has lore. Did you know that? I didn't know that until very recently, which is why I wanted to make this video. I was gonna make a video about Clone Rebel, but then I figured out that apparently that it's like locked. And it's only open for certain windows, which is like, I don't know. I find that kind of dumb, to be honest. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they would lock you out of content. I don't know. It's weird. But I guess I'll just do that when it actually, you know, comes back online. But anyway, so I wouldn't, but this actually gives me a chance to talk about something different, because I just realized that Marvel Rivals has lore. And with the Fantastic Four being a new entry, there's not a whole lot of, I mean, there's a few. There's like the Guardians of the Galaxy and people like that who are team-ups. Or not team-ups, I should say. I mean, like, characters who are sort of linked together as like a pack. Like the Fantastic Four are four of a group, you know what I mean? And then you have the Guardians of the Galaxy. Of course, you're missing Drax and Gamora. But you know, people like that. Like for example, Jeff, we're missing like Gwenpool. But the reason I bring that up is because Mr. Fantastic and people like that, or the Fantastic Four, have a whole bunch of lore, which we're gonna try. I don't know if we're gonna read all of it, but we're definitely gonna like try and figure out what is happening in the Marvel Rivals universe, sort of like the MCU. I guess the Marvel Rivals has its own, you know, what's going on situation. Like for example, and this one apparently was it stupid. In this universe, apparently there's lore for like the HERBIE mission, where it's the Baxter Building map where you're escorting the HERBIE vehicle. You know, like the little robot dude in the car, and you have to get him from one side of the map to the other side. So it's that map. But apparently that has its own lore where that robot is in love with, remember Friday, which Tony Stark's AI from after he put Jarvis into Vision, and then he made Friday because Jarvis is Vision now. And Friday was his AI, and that's who we talked to the rest of the movies. HERBIE is apparently in love with Friday, and Tony Stark was having a little issue, or Friday was having a problem. The Fantastic Four were too busy doing something, and well, HERBIE was like, "Hey, let's save Friday," and then the Fantastic Four were like, "What are you talking about? No, we have other stuff to do. We're literally trying to stop like Doom or whatever." If you guys know the story better, let me know. Yeah, and this Susan Storm and HERBIE get into like a little bit of an argument. Apparently HERBIE has like a whole personality. This is so interesting. Like, because the game doesn't tell you any of this, so you have to go looking for it. It's like a Souls game where it's like environmental storytelling. But that's the whole thing about that mission, is that your escort, because HERBIE went anyway to go help Friday, because she's just in love with Friday, and you are basically helping HERBIE get there. So technically, if you're defending against that, you're pretty much blocking HERBIE from finding true love. So like, how does that make you feel? No, but what I mean is that in their exchange, they talk about Sue's kids. So apparently in this realm, Reed Richards and Invisible Woman have Franklin and Valerie, which I read up on as you know, Franklin's their son, and the Valerie, apparently her name was named by Dr. Doom. Because Mr. Fantastic or something, he was like gone or whatever. I don't know why. Dr. Doom ended up naming the kid instead of the Invisible Woman, but I don't know. But anyway, that's why she named Valerie, and apparently she's a little bit of a psychopath too. I guess it comes with the name being named by Dr. Doom. Yeah, so Tony was going to allow Friday to pilot one of his Stark Sentinels on a mission into the city this morning, Reed responded. HERBIE asked if he might be able to leave the Baxter Building to accompany her. My answer was unequivocally no, because the robot is the kid's nanny. Yeah, like for Franklin and Valerie, and I'm guessing he didn't take it well. HERBIE wasn't built for combat, and he's so much more valuable to us here. I couldn't even begin to imagine how our family could fare if something were to happen to him. He's one of the few things holding us together. You're the Fantastic Four. You're stretchy man. You're stretchy glue man. You can hold people together. And you told him that last part, right? Sue asked, already knowing the answer. I might have been a bit too distracted by my experience at the time to expand on my reasoning, Reed replied sheepishly. Nothing new there, Sue said. So, HERBIE was already feeling undervalued, and then I just went and made it 100 times worse. Yeah, they had like a whole argument. Hold on, Reed said, turning to one of his monitors in the lab. I'm picking up an emergency signal on our encrypted comm channel. It looks like it's from HERBIE, Sue said. He went into the city. Anyway, yeah. See, and that's the whole mission. So I wonder if every single mission, I wonder if it's like in every single person's lore situation. Like, I assume the Wakanda one is gonna be in Black Panther's lore. Like, here, let me look. Oh, see, he even has 2 things. Anyway, there are so many other, like, every single character has bits of lore that's part of this, that all of these characters are intertwined, and it's its own universe and story that you have to, like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Like, they're not just fighting each other to fight each other. They have actual stories as to what's going on, such as Herbie, the love story of Herbie. It's so sad and cute at the same time, and adorable. And of course, at the end, they all get back together and they have a happy family because Herbie is an essential part of the Fantastic Four. I love how it's so late in like their timeline, or the Fantastic Four's timeline, where they're already married, they already have kids, their relationship is established, and Herbie is already established part of their like family, and it's just so cute. I wonder if Herbie's gonna be in the new Fantastic Four movie. I wonder. That's gonna be for the theorists to decide. But anyway, that's why I'm gonna leave this episode's video. But because I just wanted to go into the lore just a little bit, because I didn't know that there was a thing, that there was lore. It's incredible. I love it. So I'm gonna do my own research after this video to look into all these characters' different lore. If you have any other bits of fun facts or fun information about the levels or the missions that we have to do in the game, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to read it and figure it out. But I also implore you to go look at these stories as well and figure it out, because it's so interesting. The stories and how this is all. Like, it's not just people fighting each other to fight each other. It's literally, like, there is a story. It's very interesting. But anyway, so if you like this video, subscribe, like, comment down below, and I will see you all in the next Marvel Rivals video. Bye-bye! Horrors claim the night, lost to